Let me tell you about a student named Arav. He was walking through his school garden one morning, seeing all the trees, shrubs, and flowers, and he just started to wonder. He knew they grow in the soil and get water, but how does it all actually work? Well, today we're going to explore those very same questions and uncover the amazing secrets of the plant world, just like Arav did. So let's just start with that same big question. Have you ever really stopped and wondered about the magic that's happening inside a simple plant? How does it drink water without a mouth, or reach for the sun without any arms, and get this, literally create its own food right out of thin air? It's an absolutely incredible story, so let's dive in. The best way to wrap your head around a plant is to think about our own bodies. We've got a heart, lungs, a stomach, right? They all have specific jobs, but they have to work together as a one big system. Well, a plant is exactly the same. It's a whole team of specialized parts, and every single one has a crucial role to play. And our journey is going to start right where the plant does, underground. We're going to take a look at the hidden, hardworking foundation of the plant, the roots. Okay, so the roots basically have three main jobs. First, they act like millions of tiny straws, sucking up all the water and nutrients from the soil. Second, they're the plant's anchor, holding it tight in the ground so it doesn't get knocked over by wind and rain. And third, as we're about to see, they act as a little pantry, storing up food for later. That's right, that whole food storage function is something you've probably taken advantage of many times. In fact, I'm willing to bet you've eaten some of these underground helpers without even realizing what part of the plant you were actually eating. And there they are, carrots, radishes, beetroots. They're all examples of what are called taproots. They're swollen with all the sugary food the plant was saving for a rainy day. So the next time you crunch into a carrot, just remember you're eating a plant's personal powerhouse of stored energy. All right, let's travel up from the ground and check out the stem. If the roots are the plant's foundation, then you can think of the stem as the bustling superhighway that connects everything together. Now, you might think of the stem as just a simple pipe, but it's way more complex than that. It's actually a two-way street. It has this incredible transport system inside that pulls water and minerals up from the roots to the leaves. And at the exact same time, it sends the sugary food made in the leaves down to every other part of the plant. So you know the drill. Just like with the roots, we humans have figured out how to hijack this part of the plant for our own food. Any guesses what common vegetables are actually stems? This one might actually surprise you. A potato is not a root. It's a modified underground stem called a tuber, and its whole job is to store food. Same thing with ginger. And of course, sugarcane is pretty obvious. It's a stem that's just jam-packed with the sugary food the plant has made. So we've brought water up from the roots, and it's traveled through the stem, but where is all this food coming from that needs to travel down? For that, we've got to look at the green powerhouses of the plant world, the leaves. The secret ingredient, the real magic, is a substance called chlorophyll. This is what gives leaves their green color, but way more importantly, it's what lets the plant capture energy directly from sunlight. It's basically like a tiny solar panel built into every single leaf. And with all that solar power, the leaf can perform what is maybe the most important chemical reaction on Earth, photosynthesis. It takes three super simple ingredients: energy from sunlight, water from the roots, and carbon dioxide from the air, and it literally cooks them up into food. It's this incredible process, happening silently in trillions of leaves all over the planet, that creates the energy to fuel the entire plant. It really is the engine that drives all plant life. It's no wonder they call them food factories. Okay, so we've covered survival. Now let's talk about the future. Let's get to the most vibrant and often the most beautiful part of the plant, the flower. But it's not just there to look pretty. It has an absolutely critical job to do. The flower's main job is all about reproduction. Its bright colors and sweet smells aren't just for us to enjoy. They're basically advertisements for pollinators like bees and butterflies. Once a flower gets pollinated, its petals fall away and it starts to transform, producing the seeds for the next generation, which are often wrapped up in a delicious fruit. Okay, so we've looked at the roots, the stem, the leaves, and the flowers. Now, let's put it all together and see how this amazing team works in perfect harmony. You can really see the whole system working like a perfect assembly line, right? The roots absorb, the stem transports, the leaves make the food, and the flowers make sure there's a future. It's a chain where every part depends on the others. If you remove any single link, the entire plant just can't survive.
And why does this incredible system matter so much to us? Well, to put it simply, without it, life on Earth as we know it just wouldn't exist. Plants produce the very oxygen we are breathing right now. They are the foundation of nearly every food chain on the planet. They give us shelter, medicine, and help keep our world in balance.
So just like Arav realized when he was looking out his classroom window, the plants all around us are not just simple decorations. They are complex, dynamic, living architectures. Each one is a silent, hard-working system. The next time you see a simple flower or a giant tree, maybe you'll stop and wonder, what amazing work is it doing right this second?